And in spite of all their propaganda and their fear-mongering, they don't even speak for all Israelis. We have no hesitation in condemning Israel's attack for its brutal impact on the people of Gaza. We also condemn it for the brutalizing impact on the people of Israel, who are taught to hate and to kill their Palestinian neighbours. And we condemn it for the damage it inflicts on relations between Jews and people of other religions and ethnicities. Israel's founders argued, and in fact they genuinely believed, that the creation of a Jewish state would make the world a safer place and help rid it of racist persecution. How very wrong they were. They've created a world where another people are living their lives under the constraints and deprivation of the ghetto, and where Jewish synagogues need to be protected by locked gates and police guards. A lot of ink has been spilt debating whether Israel's current massive attack began as a response to Hamas rockets, or whether the increase in rockets responded to earlier Israeli attacks, and discussing the significance of Israeli electoral politics. We condemn all attacks on civilians, but there is no doubt that the vast majority of the casualties will be Palestinian civilians killed, wounded and traumatized by Israel's highly equipped armed forces. And the true origins of today's battles go back to 1948, when Israeli soldiers forced Palestinians from their ancestral lands and villages, creating a new Palestinian exodus. And many of those refugees ended up in Gaza. They go back to 1967, when Israel occupied Gaza and, in defiance of UN resolutions, refused to give up control. And to 2007, when Israel put the 1.7 million people of Gaza under an increased blockade. Pictures of children killed and wounded by Israeli bombing capture international attention and stir sympathy and anger. But the last 5 years have seen many other Palestinian casualties as a result of the mass deprivations imposed by Israel's blockade. Casualties that haven't even made it to Russia today, let alone the BBC. So in fact, today's military actions are part of a 60-year war of attrition against the Palestinians. And this war will not end when Israel recognises Palestine. It will not end until Israel recognises Palestinian rights to their land and their livelihoods. And it won't end until Israel recognises Palestinian humanity. The world is finally waking up to the cruel realities of the Palestinian exile. And Israelis will discover that they cannot themselves be truly free so long as their society forces them to repress others. So we join with everyone here and in similar demonstrations around the world, and there was a demonstration in Nablus this morning, in saying to the people of Gaza, our hearts go out to you. And we proclaim for the sake of the Palestinians, but also for the sake of the whole of Israeli society, Palestine will be free from the river to the sea.